All right, so welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Now we're where we're supposed to be. We are on level 8 of the Endless Paths. So this is a lock that I don't think I can pick. Oh crap. Whoops. Can you? Let's do this first. Man, I'm triggering all kinds of traps. Maybe this is a sign I should go a little slower. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's no way. So maybe we should, yeah, maybe we should be discreet. I hear the rattling of bones. Oh, it's a vampire. Come on, we can do it. Oh, was my player temporarily like... Oh, come on, kill that thing. There we go. All right. Ooh. What is that? That is gross looking. Oh, it creeps me out just looking at its little legs. Oh, creepy, creepy. Oh, it makes me want to crawl on a chair and get off the floor so the little bugs don't crawl on me. So creepy. Oh, oh, bugs are gross. Oh, I need to select everyone. Right. Is there anything over here? I don't... Oh, it's more of the statue. I bet that's what that is. Oh, its other hand. Oh, if we need to go over there to look at it, we'll wait. Yeah, we will kill the skeleton first. All right. Oops. I do want to look at the statue. Thick copper veins run beneath the odorous surface, providing a skeletal framework that protrudes like bone from rotting flesh. Wait. Why are these things not attacking me? Oh. At the center of this massive Audra structure, beneath the long shadow of the Titan's curled fingers, sits what appears to be a man. Unlike the slavering animalistic creatures you have encountered on this floor, this man is regally composed, lounging upon a crooked throne, yet his gaze has a piercing, feverish quality. He watches you intently as you approach. What are you, then? One of theirs? Strange that you have survived the planning stages. He speaks in fluid Ingwathian, you note, though his voice is taut with strain. It must have been hard for them, those beggars, those cowards. But you won't go any farther. No, you can go right on back to them, your masters. Let them feast on you instead. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, you can understand him? Ask him everything. What an opportunity. Oh, Kana, you're so funny. The man looks startled. He gives a short laugh. You understand. Look here, even the foreigners speak our tongue now. Truly, we are an immortal people. He laughs again. But that only makes it all the more clear, you see. You must be with them. How have they kept you so whole? You are remarkably well preserved. His eyes narrow. Attempt to pass, and you will go screaming back to the void, puppet. With them? Who's them you're talking about? Them, the others. He waves a hand impatiently. Filthy, greedy savages, all of them. How quickly we decay. No dignity at the end. Just the stink of rot and gaps in flesh and mind alike. Do you know, I think some of them have started eating one another. He snorts. No, I won't waste the Audra on them. Not on them. It's mine. Who deserves it more? There is little enough for myself. I will not share. Do you hear me? You can all rot. Take a great leap into the afterlife 2,000 years. Too late. What's this about the Audra? The Audra will do you no good. You can no more make use of it than they can. Only I recall the rites, the spell work. If they were only more clever, perhaps, they'd have learned it themselves. Too late now. Too late by far. Better to put them down like the carrion feeders they are. I'll let you past, then. I'll even answer your foolish little questions. Only let me be rid of these pests. Oh, okay, sure. Pests? What pests? I can kill pests. No idle promises now. Do this for me, and you can go where you please. I'll have what I want. What? What am I? I don't really know what I'm killing. Um. Thick rust red veins of dead Audra, worm of dead Audra? Is that what that is? These veins of dead Audra worm their way through the statue's wrist and into the darkness beyond. I don't really know what this guy's talking about. Okay, I can't go past. What is this? Requires 4 lore. Plus 3 athletics. Interesting. Ooh, should I be sneaky? Oh, more of these gross beetles. All right. Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a pot with Scroll of Valor. Plus 15 accuracy. Oh, okay. What? A trap. Minoleta's concussive missiles. Interesting. All right. Oh, let's grab everyone. Yeah, that's not happening. Ooh. This looks like one of those soul machines. Let's see what it says. The runes and engravings upon this familiar machine are unnaturally well preserved. The machine itself remains inert and lifeless. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that soul thing. All right. Did I kill the dudes you're complaining about? I don't think I did. I don't know what his deal is. Did I? You'll not pass while they live. Well, whoever you're talking about. Might have just been easier to kill the stupid guy. Whatever. Oh. another hand. Oh. So this is the elbow, the hand, head, chest, hand. On level 8. Okay, so I don't see a way, oops, to get past this dude. Um, so the master below. I've unsealed the door leading down into the lower depths of the endless paths. What lurks in these dark places, I cannot be certain, but it seems that further discoveries await. I don't see anything that just absolutely tells me what to do. But it does appear that I need to do what that guy needs. No idea what that is, but I think it's a good place to stop delving into the basement because I'm not really sure how to continue forward. Someday we'll come back. No kidding. Certainly has seen better times. Speaking of castle, how are we doing? Oh, he's level 4. I can't dismiss my main character, can I? How funny. I don't feel like I need to recruit him. Ooh, can I actually purchase something? Or is it going to make me... Yeah, it's not going to let me because of the barracks. That's okay. Alright. Well, let's see. What's the main quest? Talk to Lady Webb about any other information I have. Okay, whatever. I don't know anything. Through Death's Gates, the Acolyte's vision showed me mysterious ruins somewhere outside Dryford. The leaden key has sent operatives to find the site, though their purpose is unknown. I don't know where the ruins are, but perhaps someone in Dryford Village does. Okay, that's something we can do. I also need to defend my ownership. I might want to do that just because I'm enjoying upgrading the castle. So let's go ahead and defend my ownership. Oh, I have to go to the edge of this map, I suppose. Yes. 22 hours. Okay. Yeah. Tombstone icon indicates memorial. They may break the fourth wall, so players can desiring complete immersion may wish to avoid clicking them. I found that out the hard way. Uh, oh, you're funny. Um, Ducal Palace. Ducal Palace. Ah, so it's here. We demand to see the Duke. Do I really care about your problem? Nope. Okay, speak with Chancellor Warren at the Hall of Records. I believe that's in the back. Hey! Wait, what? Taxes. Lost 108 to bandits and earned 69. I feel like that was a net loss there. Whoops. Am I still building? 10 hours. Okay. Is this the Hall of Records? I feel like it is. Aha. Hello, Chancellor. Thank you for coming, Trinity. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Forwyn, Earl Bodemir's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding. He gestures at the man next to him. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit you've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Cadnua. Most are still not sure what to think of you. Yeah, what's this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Cadnua is in question. Earl Badmar has issued a ruling on the matter. Okay, I see. All will be made clear once Lord Gathbin arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? Um, Wait, what's Road Warden? The one who rules Cadnua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. The Marshal nods and smiles. So, who's this Earl of Badmar? Earl Badmar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance, some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Badmars govern the northern earldom, known as the Grasp. As to the current Badmar, he's a fine man, as I know. It is an honor to serve him. Okay, tell me more about the Grasp. The Grasp is now known as the largest of the 7 earldoms after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses notable settlements such as New Heumar, Garriton's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and of course Cadnua. Yenwood. When the Deerwood was a mere colony of deer, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the Adirans were defeated and ultimately driven out, 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and borders were adjusted. The Yenwood was one such earldom. So what do you know of Gathbin? Well, I've met him once. It was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arldir Gathbin, or at least lack thereof. He is descended from an old Adiran line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Reigning Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, well, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Well, do you know which way he's ruled? I don't know, actually. The Earl decree is sealed. Your timing is impeccable. Here he comes, the Lord Gathbin now. Don't mind the fox or the cat. Oh, pardon my yawning. I must be tired. So an opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze. Boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elfin woman with cropped hair dressed in dark glinting mail shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I've other matters to attend to. It's well known that Cadnua belongs to me by right. And where's this pretender? Show me the fool that thinks he can steal my land. Where's this low-born wretch? Warren clears his throat and glances at you. This woman here? This is the lady of Cadnua? I thought she was just another servant, perhaps a valet or scullery maid. Can we get on with this, please? Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Cadnua, Earl Bodamar finds that the Gathbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Cadnua is the rightful property of the Gathbin family. I knew it! Gathbin smirks at you triumphantly. I'm not finished reading, my lord. Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognizes Trinity's part in reclaiming Cadnua, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed over a century. Before Cadnua is returned to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not. Gathbin folds his arms, a defiant scowl on his face. My lord? Warren raises his eyebrows. The amount is quite reasonable, and the requirement for your land would be returned to you. If you'll just allow me to finish. I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult. I have a message for you that you can send to that son of a person. Gathbin raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arms raised in defense. I think I'll just say enough. Enough! How dare you give me an order? Gathbin whirls to face you. My lord, I suggest you calm yourself. Immediately. The marshal's tone is calm, but his hand rests on the hilt of his sword. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation. My lord, my lady, please, there's no need for further violence. Lord Gathbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery. We're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. Okay. Well, I can't say that Gathbin's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. He did seem upset, didn't he? I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he can hold a grudge for a very long time. In any case, Cadnua, well, it now officially belongs to you, since Lord Gathbin has rejected the Earl's decree. He hands you a deep blue scepter, which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire. Here, this belongs to one of the old lords of Cadnua. By right, it's yours now. I've gained the Gerd Hewanes Steinies, whatever that is. Oh, I can give him 1,000 gold as a token of friendship, though he'll probably be insulted by it. I can be really mean. Um, I don't want to give him money because he'll probably just take it as bribery. If I extend an invitation, he'll probably get really angry too, so we'll just ignore him. I'm done here. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lady. Warren bows. Perhaps we'll speak again, under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Trinity. The marshal nods at you and leaves. Okay, well that was easy peasy. Oh, I forgot about this. A group of thieves have stolen a scroll of whale from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. And Grimda said that one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Dryford. Hey, and I'm going to Dryford. We may be able to do that. Let's see. And again, this just has, I think it's really close, 9 hours. Okay, so Dryford is here. Ooh, this map is a little bigger than I thought. Thought Dryford was the edge, but apparently not. There's a lot of stuff over here. Well, I want to go to the Wood End Plains, I think. Or do I want to go ahead and do some stuff here in town? I don't know. The question is, am I a completionist that feel the need to do all of the quests? Or do I want to just move on? In my deep heart of hearts, I'm a completionist. But I do want to move the story along. I don't know. What do we have? Let's talk about that. Travel to a lagoon. Oh. Oh yeah, it's the Sherlock Holmes case. That sounds fun. Let's do this. This seemed really interesting with the disappearances. Um, this was with Lady Webb's cipher. Yeah. Okay, so We have 3 people who have randomly disappeared, and they're all different. Different types of people, different genders. So we have one in Andre's Gift, one in Copper Lane, and one in Brackenberry. Let's see. Andre's Gift, Brackenberry. Let's do Copper Lane first. We will see if we can find this person. Wait, who did... Oh, he's talking to the kitty. Oh, that's really cute. Oh. Okay, journal. Laura, a merchant, Copper Lane. Okay, let's go look for the merchants. Oh, what the heck? Why the heck are people trying to assassinate me? Oh, you should interrupt her spell. What's up with these people? Why are they trying to kill me? Oops. Scrawled note. Written on this scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your time in Deerwood. And money. Ooh. Okay, weird. Oh, don't mind the dead bodies. I didn't kill them. They attacked me. It was self-defense. Okay, what was this? Is this Laura? That's you. Always good to see a familiar face. How can I help you? I'm looking into some disappearances. I hear that your sister's gone missing. I... Laura's voice drops to a whisper. I didn't think anyone would help me. When Cora disappeared, I tried Tenured Row, the Crucible Knights, even the dozens here. She points her thumb at a large building behind her. No one had time to look for a missing girl then. She bites her lip. That was 3 weeks ago. Oh geez, yeah, that's not good. If there's anything I can tell you that will help, just ask. Okay, tell me about Cora. She's my younger sister. Always had a head full of dreams. She was convinced there was something special waiting for her, that she'd be remembered and happy and important. Laura shakes her head. She's got plenty of heart, but, well, not the commitment to match. Still, when she got that theater job, I thought she was gonna turn around. Oh, what was she doing when she disappeared? Oh, what do you bet it has something to do with the theater. She just got into this acting troupe called the oh, you know it, concentrate. The Revel of Stars, that's it. She was pretty inexperienced. Laura hesitates. I think that's why she was so excited to get the role. I'm afraid I don't really know anything else about it. When and where did you last see your sister? She was at our house getting ready for her big performance. That was 3 weeks ago. Did you see anyone with her when she disappeared? Well, she is very sociable. She always enjoyed crowds. I'm afraid I can't really narrow it down beyond that. Laura puts both hands over her heart. You don't know how much this means to me. Just to know that someone's actually looking for her. Anything else I can do for you? Hey, show me your wares. How about I sell you crap? Yeah, look at all this crap. There's so much crap. Yeah, that could be useful. And I'm assuming the imported ones are the colored ones. Oh, we don't need a hat. Okay. Can you give me anything interesting? Ooh. More spell uses. More spell uses. Deflection. Protection. That's nice. I'll buy that. Let's give you a ring of protection. Ta-da! I should probably put a lot of this stuff into this because I don't really need it. I don't really know how to use this stuff anyways. I don't end up using it. Journal letters and whatnot. I don't need this stuff. Can I just select everything? Yeah, everyone has pretty okay stuff, I think. Well, heavy armor. Light, medium, 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 light, medium. Yeah. I wonder if there's like a fast way to put this in inventory. This is really tedious. This is a little faster because I can just kind of throw it in here. Oh, that's where my pets go. Makes it easy to sell stuff too. What is this? Shattered animate armor. Oh, cookies. Should probably sell all this crap. I already sold a lot, so I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Just a couple more things. I'm almost done. There we go. How nice. All clean. Okay. The next person is in Brackenberry and then Andre's gift. All right. So who am I looking for here in Brackenberry? Oh, it just she spends her time in Elka. Okay. Hey, plants. Oh, poultry. Hope they don't mind me taking that. Oh, it's you. This dwarven woman is dressed and perfumed like a member of the nobility, but her sun-reddened skin and sweat-stained outfit suggest that she's been out here for quite some time. Afraid I don't have time just now. Uh, hey, I'm actually investigating Kendall's disappearance. Her eyebrows rise. That little Orland finally got serious about this case, eh? Um, well, Dunyard Row is strapped for resources at the moment, so, well, Kieran sent me. Well, I'm glad someone's on it. She rolls her eyes. Anyway, I'll tell you whatever I can. What do you need to know? So tell me about Kendall. What was to tell? He was a pretty young lad. Well, he wasn't the brightest of the bunch, but always pleasant company. Okay, how do you know Kendall? Elka smirks. Well, we met up from time to time over the past few months. It was just a fling, really. Wasn't going to last. She picks at the corner of her sleeve and looks away. He was a little fool, but a sweet little fool. So what was Kendall doing before he disappeared? She laughed sadly. The worst blazing rendition of the general speech from The Widow of the Wood that I've ever heard. She shakes her head. I love that fellow, but he was a tragic failure. Yet somehow he managed to get in with an acting troupe. When and where did you last speak to Kendall? A week ago. He came back to my house for a bit of fun. Afterwards we fell asleep, and when I woke up, he was gone. Nothing, no note, nothing. Had you noticed anything different about him lately? Well, he'd started hanging out with a bunch of actors. Seemed all right, except that woman. She scowls. That woman with her long, willowy legs and slender arms always came around wearing these low-cut dresses and impossible shoes. Do you know her name? Her expression hardens. I don't know. I never cared to learn it. She uncrosses her arms and lets them slowly fall to her sides. I didn't realize that it might be important. Well, that's all I've got. If you think of any more, you know where I'll be. Okay. Let's check the brothel. Oli and the brothel. I love the cat. It just goes at its own speed. It's like, you go on ahead. I'll get there. My own time. My own pace. Just like a real cat. Okay. Excuse me. I'm yawning today. Ooh, foggy. I believe this is the brothel. The door is open. All right. Oh, you look weird. Uh, Oriko catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How can I afford time with such a magnificent creature? What? I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it would be a crime for you to ever close them. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Oriko do for you? Uh, no. I just wanted to see what you were doing. You are quite the creature. Oh. I don't want to talk to you people. Oh, you. The man is at a table by himself, but he constantly glances at the opposite bench, as if waiting for someone. He reeks of alcohol, and he moves with the torpor of someone who's gotten used to spending most of his time drunk. This table's taken. Find another. He spreads his elbows on the wood and pulls his drink between them. Yeah, I've got questions about Lindry. His face twists into a confused scowl. What's it to you? Um, well, I was told you were the last person to see Lindry. His scowl deepens. Here to help, huh? Well, you're 2 weeks too late. Well, I've just got a few questions about him. Ole finishes his drink and drums his fingers on the empty mug. My throat's feeling mighty dry. If you want to talk, it'll be 10 pans for a refill. No, I'm not paying into your drunk habit, but Landry was your friend. The least you can do is just answer a few questions. Ollie eyes you warily. Yeah, fine. You don't have to get your small clothes in a knot about it. So, what is it you were wanting with Lindry? Well, tell me about Lindry. He spent most of his time here drinking with me. Tells you enough, doesn't it? He takes a gulp of his drink and shrugs. He didn't volunteer details, and I didn't ask. But he had a working man's hands and a working man's taste for drink. When and where did you last see him? Right here, getting drinks with me. He slaps a spot on the bench, just like we have every night for the last 5 years. I couldn't actually tell you how much about him. I think he preferred it that way. He frowned at the rough wood grain of the table. It's probably why we got on so well. Plenty of things we didn't talk about. Anyway, I remember that night because, well, he said things were finally turning around. He was going to find a steady job, clean up, have another crack at the respectable life. I told him in that case, he could buy the drinks. He traces the rim of his cup. That's when she showed up. Wait, who's this woman you're talking about? A sly smile stretches across his face. Real fancy lady. Name's Lumdala. Taps his head. I don't remember much these days, but I remember her. Usually you have to pay a month's copper to spend time with a woman like that. But Lumdala? He shakes his head. Well, she was falling all over Lindry that night. Left with him, too. Where did Lindry and Lumdala go? A gruff laugh rattles his throat. Huh. She said they were going on to see some frilly performance. If you ask me, they had their own plans to perform that night. He makes an obscene gesture and grins. She just said they had to pick something up at her house in Copper Lane first. Some cozy place by the northern gate. He picks up his cup. Even a drunk like me knows what that means. For what it's worth, she said she earns her coin over at that amphitheater in the Copper Lane. That's where she said they were going to see their show. Maybe someone there saw him. Okay. Ollie nods. Right. Well, let me know if you find him, yeah? Because that dude owes me a round if he's found the good life. Okay. I guess the name of the quest makes sense. Called The Final Act. Yeah. Lumdala and her theater group, called The Revel of the Stars. Okay, Copper Lane. Okay, so weapons, shields, and armor with properties of fine, exceptional, or superb grant bonuses to the basic properties of the item. Fine. Oh, a Silmiran bird lady. You guys are funny. Where am I going? I need to go to here. To the amphitheater. I need to find Lumdala. There you are, Lumdala. You're supposed to be a pretty fancy lady. You look like some weightlifter lady. I really should spend this time getting into character. Um, Hi, what do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. She lays a slender hand on her chest. I am the pallid knight, the widow of the wood, and the warrior queen Maka, all at different times. To live a different life each day is the glorious thing indeed, my friend. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. Hey, I was wondering if a woman named Cora was a part of your group. I can't say I recognize the name. She suddenly seemed focused on a length of her fingernails. That's odd. Her sister said she was A part of the Revel of Stars. Maybe, but what should I know about it? My work requires great focus and attention. She flicks her fingertip in frustration. I don't have time to coach every young amateur who joins the troupe for a week. Hey, so what about Kendall? Apparently he joined your group too. He was a terrible actor and had no experience. Does that sound familiar? She narrows her silvered eyes. Well, I'm not sure who this Kendall is or why you would malign our talent, but rest assured that we do have a process for evoking a satisfying performance from even the most inexperienced players. Oh, what is she talking about? Evoking a performance from the most inexperienced players? Okay, so well, Oli said his friend Lintry was last seen with you. Umdala lets out a big laugh. That drunk in Andre's gift? Men flatter themselves when it comes to the attentions of a beautiful woman. The pallid night herself could waltz into that bar. He'd believe she was there to sit on his lap and listen to bawdy stories. Sagani turns to you, her eyes wide with mischief. Hey, that reminds me. Have you heard the one about the fisherwoman and the long-finned ice-sucker? She glances around. Perhaps I should tell it another time. Oh, Sagani, you're funny. I'm just analyzing the facts. And the facts are that one of us stinks of cheap ale and desperation, while the other has a long, illustrious career. She tilts her head towards you. Consider well which is more credible, a source. I con her sort, nigh to be trusted. Surely there is someone else you can ask about all this. I'm but a humble actor. So it seems you're connected to 3 disappearances that you claim to know nothing about. Then what else do you expect me to say on the subject? She sighs and turns her face to the sky. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a performance to attend to. The young man steps up next to you, his gaze fixed on the other actors, his voice low. Meet me in Lumdala's house. I know what's going on. He claps his hands and whistles at the other actors. Well done! Well done indeed! Okay. Meet with Cuddle. Okay. I best not talk to him. Because what if he's undercover? Let's just walk into some random person's house. No big deal. This painting depicts the famous scene from The Light of Dawn, in which the traveler and the ghost happen upon a starving man. How nice. The young man appears before you, trembling and excited. You! I saw you with Lumdala, by the amphitheater. Look, I don't know your business with her, but I want out of this mess. I just came by to grab my things. Just let me leave, all right? Oh, what? Calm down. It's okay. What's going on? Maybe I can help. He nods, filling his lungs. Thank you, but there's not much time. Lumdala is out to get me, and I need to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Kadal reaches slowly into a satchel and produces a small key. This opens the door behind you. There's a passage leading down to a theater. He shudders. It's just easier if you see for yourself. He licks his lips. Since I've helped you, I want your promise that you'll leave my name out of this. Adolf leans over. I'm not sure if this poor fool is worth our time. We should stop Bloomdala before she gets wind of us. Um, Wait. You think this guy's in on it too? I mean, he has the key. I don't think you should get away if you did stuff. Um, I don't. I don't know that I can do that. If you did bad things, I feel like there's consequences. Yeah, I can't do that. Then I can't let you leave. The young man reaches down with a shaking hand for a dagger on his belt. Oh, what was to prevent you from doing it again? You want out, but you can't just, like, pretend like something never happened. Oh, sorry, Kadol. Uh, oh, you're really weak. Can I just not attack you? Oops. Sorry, Kadol. I have ethics. Assorted plays from all over the world fill the shelves. I guess we can loot her stuff while we're here, yeah. I don't need her clothes. Hey. I don't need her stuff. What's this? I will take her coins. Uh, Nestled between the tin helms and breastplates are a handful of daggers that feel too sharp to be props. Oh crap. What is she hiding in the basement? Oh, bless. What is this? A simple silken scarf is crumpled on the filthy flagstones. Essence radiates from it like a heat, and the closer you get to it, the more you feel a confusing mixture of joy, surprise, and pain. We'll pick it up. You hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something about you shifts too. The smooth fabric is still on your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house. And Laura is looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. And that was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it that first day you met with the actress with silvered eyes. So who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft and warm and comforting. You're halfway through the third act. You can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when that woman brought you down here. You wondered what kind of show you'd signed up for. But this has gone better than you had hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is, well, it's embarrassing because your debut was going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look at the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes, that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground. But Cora's soul still lingers, stuck between the familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. Um, well, you had your sister's love and the courage to follow your dreams. Take comfort in that as you find your way to the next life. The soul glows with warmth before fading back into the fabric of the scarf. Yeah, that's. Oh, Loomdala appears. Of course she does. Um, well, well, if it isn't our friend from Dunred Row. What do you want? She gives you an appraising look. I have a proposition. And I have my doubts, but I suppose it couldn't hurt to hear the details. Okay, I'm listening. I stage my performances for certain wealthy patrons. One in particular would like to make a valuable catch. You agree to a truce, and I'll give you his name. I will explain why this is a better deal for me. Think of it this way. I only feed a demand. I'm offering you the man whose money and connections make my performances possible in the first place. Oh, I don't like letting people walk free. Oh, what should I do? I don't know. I need time to think it over. Umdala fingers a weapon at her side. This hesitation does not bode well for our deal. I give you one more chance. Now make up your mind. It doesn't bode well for who? For me or for you? Because you're gonna die if I say I'm not doing it. And I don't think you're luring these people in to die. No. Umdala shrugs. As you wish. She gestures to the actors with her. Stop them. Yeah, you're not getting away with this. But you can still attack that one. Yeah. I mean, they're actors. They're not like real fighters. Yeah. All right. No, I know it's bad that someone was willing to kill people. Hey, that's nice. Where'd it go? Yeah. Do you have a ring? You could use a ring. Oh, you do have a ring. Can you wear another ring? You can wear another ring. Very good. um, stuff. Yeah, this place is creepy. Well, let's see. Our journal was updated. I discovered that the missing people were murdered by Lumdala during special performances held in a hidden theater in the catacombs beneath Brackenbury. I slew Lumdala. She won't be holding any more performances for her clients. Special performances. Performances where they murder people. Weird. Wonder what's this? Is this a kitchen? Do you have food? You have a mushroom. Oh, that's rice. I thought it was a mushroom. It looked kind of like a mushroom, but it was a bag of rice. So let's go drop off this quest. Um, believe. I don't remember where. Return to Curran at Hadrid House. Yeah. Is that in Brackenbury? I think. The Manor House, and then Hadrid. Yeah, it's way over here. Of course it is. At least there's a fast mode. What? Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who left the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. She bows. You are quite welcome. Now, I must be off. Farewell. Okay. You like pistols? Compare. Um, it is two-handed as well. It's not that much better than what you currently have. Well, whatever. That's nice. What a nice gesture. All right. I found those missing people. Yes, you've been all over Defiance Bay since we last spoke. His alert eyes search you. What did you find? Well, they were all murdered. A woman named Lumdala killed them as part of her performances. He hisses, Something big. I knew it. I'll send my men after her right away. Yeah, sorry. She actually confronted me before I could get to you, and, well, she attacked me, so I killed her. Indeed. Curran's toothy smile widens. I can't say I'm terribly sorry. You've been resourceful, investigator, and your shrewdness has helped resolve a most troublesome case, and saved many lives, I'm sure. Well, it was totally worth it to put a stop to these heinous crimes. Curran grins. I appreciate your zeal. Take this payment for your services. Oh, well, thanks for your generosity. Curran nods. Thank you for your help. Neither Dunyard Rowe nor I will forget this. Farewell. Hey, money. I wonder if the lady, since I'm here, I will go ahead and see if she will talk to me or if I don't have anything else I can tell her. So there's something else I can tell you about the Leaden Keys operations. Well, the Ingoithian Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can actually control the flow of souls. The Leaden Key activated it. Okay, well, that's all. This progress is encouraging. I only hope that we're not too late. Okay, addendum. And the final act is done. Well, good. Very, very good. I think we've done a lot today. We've completed some quests. We got to the end of as far as we could, anyways, to the end of the our basement before coming back here and wrapping up some stuff. Um, it's been good. Hope you enjoyed it. Amusing. Well, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.